Hi, ladies, and welcome to week 2 in employment categorization and recruitment. Please excuse me, my voice is a little bit scratchy this week because I've got a little bit of a cold. So, our competencies this week are to create effective human resource strategies for the recruitment, training, and retention of healthcare personnel. And the individual student competencies are to discuss two outside types of healthcare employment relationships and their purposes, such as locum tenens or outsourcing services. There's also the use of independent contractors and interns. We're going to identify two legal responsibilities of healthcare facilities for ensuring compliance with labor laws and regulations. We're going to articulate the process for recruiting qualified healthcare employees, and we're going to explain how the selection process impacts quality, cost, efficient, and effective healthcare. So when you're thinking about the legal responsibilities, we're going to think about things such as the types of employees and the types of compensation that they would get for the same work that's done as traditional employees. Going to think about things such as overtime and payroll deductions, tax laws, flexibility, independent contractors, Social Security, unemployment insurance, workers' compensation, health insurance. Think about all those kinds of things and what it has to do with regular employees and non-regular employees, such as the locum tenens. Going to look at the process for recruiting healthcare employees and think about things such as recruiting and selecting the correct people for the job, training and orienting. How do we retain these kinds of employees? Think about, why do certain employees leave the organization? Think about what time of year we might need more employees. What are some of the recruitment strategies that we can use, such as certain websites and social media and advertising, simply going to college and universities and posting things like that. And then different screening tools. Can you do screening tools that will assess interpersonal skills or attitudes, or if you think that these people will even fit into your environment? And what kinds of screening tools are there? And then also, when we're talking about the selection process, let's also think about things like job interviews, and what are some things that you can ask during an interview and some things that you can't ask during an interview. And finally, how and can facilities and how can they look at evaluating the way that they recruit? Is it simply just a matter of looking at costs? Our discussion question is going to concern, think about the individuals working in a healthcare facility. They're not all permanent, full-time or part-time employees. There are various types of employment categories within organizations, such as your independent contractors, employment at will, leased employees, and others. So I'm going to ask you to discuss types of employment relationships within a facility, and other than their permanent employees, and include any experience that you may have had with these individuals. So have you worked with any individuals who may be locum tenens, who may be working through nursing agencies? And then research and discuss some legal responsibilities that the healthcare facilities have with these types of employees versus their full and part-time staff. One question I want to ask you is, are these employees expected to be oriented and have ongoing training the same way as full-time permanent employees. And then for our assignment, staffing is a major function of human resource management, focusing on the recruitment of qualified healthcare candidates. So I want you to research and describe three major components involved with the selection process and how it can impact quality care, cost, and improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the operations of a clinical healthcare setting. So as always, any week, please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about the assignments or the discussion question. I will see you online. Take care.